It's time we had a little chat. Now, I want to preface this video by saying that I have absolutely no problem with tutorials. I think they're a great educational resource. I've published several of them on this channel, and I would never post anything that I don't personally believe in. However, there are some big underlying issues with tutorial culture that I see time and time again, and I think it's time to address them. So, let's talk about it. My name is Chris Folea. I'm your stream scholar. Welcome to StreamSchool. Throughout the years, over and over again, I've seen people want to make something very specific, and then they'll look or ask for a tutorial on how to do that very specific thing. How do I make a car? How do I make a house? Or worse, I'll see someone post a cool personal project only to be hounded with multiple comments to the effect of, "Where's the tutorial for that?" Or, "What tutorial did you follow?" And if you're one of these people looking or repetitively asking for specific tutorials, you're missing the point, and you're doing yourself a major disservice. The problem with this mentality of, "I need a tutorial for this," is that you're really limiting yourself. At best, you're finding one specific way to accomplish one specific task. While in art, there's no right way to do anything. There are hundreds or even thousands of ways to accomplish any given task. If it looks right, it is right. And at worst, you're just mindlessly following a series of steps to get to an end result. You're not really learning or retaining anything. So often, I'll see people ask for a tutorial on how to make one specific object, and then immediately turn around and ask for another tutorial on how to make another specific object. While if you have a solid grasp or understanding of the base principles, you can make anything you want. And the last thing you want is to always rely on somebody else to provide all of the answers for you in a clear, concise list every time you want to do something. That only stunts your potential and limits your creativity, especially since information is more readily available right now at this exact moment in time than it ever has been in the past. Google is your best friend. And with streaming specifically, if you look for tutorials for cool projects other people have done, or even worse, just blatantly plagiarize their work for every aspect of your design, you're gonna end up with a bunch of individual puzzle pieces that just don't fit together and a design that doesn't truly represent you. The best use of a tutorial isn't to follow a series of steps to create that one specific project, claim it as your own for imaginary internet points, and then immediately look for more step-by-step guides to solve all of your problems. If you're doing that, you're not really learning. You're not actively retaining information. The best use is to learn the skills involved so you can apply them to your own projects and your own vision. And while I understand that everyone learns optimally in different ways, I've always found that the best way to learn is to start your own personal project. Find something that you truly want to make or work on, and then learn the skills necessary as you go along. Whether that be through detailed tutorials, documentation of specific features, or even just messing around on your own, use your own creativity as a base, and if you run into roadblocks along the way, you can Google those specific hurdles. How do I subdivide geometry? How do I paint a texture? I can almost guarantee someone else has run into a similar issue at some point in time. If you're working on your own projects and your own ideas, the information will stick so much better every step of the way, and you'll find so much more fulfillment and a much greater sense of accomplishment with the end result. The most satisfying feeling in the world is when something you've poured your own blood, sweat, and tears into finally comes together. It finally works. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. More often than not, I'll see people give up before they even press the first button because they're too afraid to mess it up. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but mistakes are a great tool for learning, especially if you're working digitally, since undoing is usually only a couple of keystrokes away. Every time you make a mistake, you're learning one way not to approach that problem. And you're also potentially stumbling across tools that you can use for other projects. And who knows, maybe you'll even end up with a happy accident that you like better than the original plan. So at the end of the day, what's the takeaway here? If you see a cool tutorial or series, of course, use it to your advantage, learn a new skill. But don't become too reliant. Don't give up your independence or creativity. You don't want to be in a situation where you need a tutorial for every single new thing that you want to learn or make. Use tutorials to take away skills to apply to your own projects. Don't use them to create an end product. Don't sacrifice your creativity. As always, if you found this video insightful, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below the video and ring the bell for new content every single week. And if you want to come hang out, I'm live at least every Friday at twitch.tv/oraclefishlive. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you agree? Disagree? What's your favorite method to learn? Anyway, until next time, my name is Chris Folea, I'm your stream scholar, and class is out.